My travels to the South Pacific battlefields of World War II. In December 1941, 4,500 Japanese troops of the Special Naval Landing Force, commanded by Admiral Keiji Shibasaki, occupied the tiny island of Beisho on Tarawa Atoll in the Gilbert Islands. As ordered, Shibasaki constructed an airfield and set about fortifying the island with massive 8-inch coastal guns, artillery, pillboxes, machine guns, and an extensive system of underground bunkers and trenches. On the 19th of November 1943, as part of Operation Galvanic, 18,000 Marines of the 2nd Marine Division, commanded by Major General Julian Smith, arrived on Beisho to secure the island and its vital airfield. The following morning, a heavy bombardment from the battleships, cruisers and destroyers paved the way for the Amtracs and Higgins boats carrying the first wave of Marines ashore. On the bridge of the USS battleship Maryland, General Julian Smith and Admiral Harry Hill watched the bombardment of Japanese positions on Beisho. Most of the Amtracs reached the seawall, but an unexpected low tide grounded the heavier Higgins boats on the reef, forcing many of the Marines to wade ashore under heavy machine gun and rifle fire. Pinned down at the seawall by machine gun and rifle fire from concealed bunkers, the Marines fought their way forward and at great cost drove the defenders back, securing a narrow beachhead. This photo, taken shortly after the battle, shows an amphibious tractor or Amtrac hung up as it attempted to climb over the seawall during the landings on Red Beach 2. By noon on the 20th, Admiral Shibasaki was dead. His massive bunker, penetrated by naval gunfire, was on fire, and most of the Japanese strongpoints had now been destroyed. This photo, taken after the battle, shows Admiral Shibasaki's bunker with a knocked-out Hago light tank in the foreground. I took this photo of the Admiral's bunker on my visit to Tarawa in 1980. This photo shows the massive blast doors that protected access to the interior of Shibasaki's bunker. Taken shortly after the battle, this photo shows Marines inspecting the massive 8-inch Vickers naval guns Admiral Shibasaki installed to defend the island. This photo shows 2 of the 4 Vickers naval guns on Beisho. The gun in the foreground had its barrel destroyed by a direct hit from one of the US battleships. Taken shortly after the battle, this photo shows the sprawled bodies of Marines on the beach, testifying to the ferocity of the battle. Visible in the background is a partially submerged Sherman tank. Another photo shows 2 Marines sitting on the tank, bogged down in a shell hole on Red Beach 1. Wrecked Amtracs are visible on the reef in the background. This photo, taken during my visit in 1980, shows another Sherman tank permanently stuck in a shell hole on Red Beach 2. On the same beach, I came across the rusted wreck of a Hago light tank, which may have been the tank knocked out in front of Shibasaki's bunker. Nearby were the remains of another Hago tank in even worse condition. By way of comparison, I've included this photograph of a fully restored Hago light tank I photographed in front of the Fort de Rossi Military Museum in Honolulu, Hawaii. This photo, taken shortly after the battle, shows a portable steel Japanese pillbox following a direct hit on Red Beach 1. I photographed this largely intact steel pillbox on Takarongo Point. Dig a hole anywhere and you will find artifacts left behind by the ferocious battle fought on this island. The remains of this Amtrak was discovered buried in the garden of a home on Beisho. I took this photo of some of the unexploded ammunition discovered by workmen digging a trench on Beisho. After fortifying the island, Admiral Shibasaki proudly boasted that it would take 1,000,000 men 1,000 years to take Beisho. It took the United States Marines only 76 hours.